As the title suggests, I'm planning on doing an event at Snowdonia. I recently watched the UTMB 100k ultra marathon there from last May, and it just looked unbelievable. The views and the challenge were spectacular. So my plan is to complete one of the events there in May 2025. At this moment, I'm not sure if it's going to be the 50 or the 100k, depends on how the training goes. More on that later. So there are a few reasons behind why I want to do this event. I started running regularly about a year and a half ago, and I thought it would be amazing if I could just run 5 miles every week, and I thought it would take me months to get there. Within 6 months, I was able to run 13 miles. Then I read 2 books that just got me inspired to try and do more. That's Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins and Finding Ultra by Rich Roll. Both of these books described and displayed how 2 men came from adversity and just conquered amazing feats. So I think that it's only fair that I try and do something. The training, of course, is going to be a massive part of this. So I've created a schedule to hopefully give me the best chance to complete the challenge. So every month I'm going to go do an event that increases in distance every time, and as well as increasing my long runs every week as well. So next month I've got a trail half marathon, and then going into January my first marathon, which will be again a very hilly trail event, and along the way I've got another lap event, which is how many laps can you do of 4.5 mile track in 8 hours. So these kind of events will hopefully get my body ready. The longest distance I've ever ran is 16 miles, which was back in March, because I was training for a ultra marathon last week, but I got injured. So I'm really being mindful not to let that injury come back. So I'm doing a lot of zone 2s, especially on my long runs, just to build up the distance. It's not about time for me, it's just about completion. My weekly training schedule also includes some resistance workouts, both upper and lower body. This is to make sure I'm as fit and strong as possible, because this is going to be a really tough challenge on my body. I've also got a recurring injury on my right leg, mainly around the knee. So it's going to hopefully keep that in check and make sure that doesn't come back and ruin my chance of completing this event. I also believe diet and nutrition is going to play a big part in completing this event. Over the last 12 months, I've stopped drinking alcohol as I set out in my last video, but I've also really tried to cut out all the processed foods as much as possible. I used to be able to have half a packet of biscuits with 1 cup of tea. So that just shows you how bad my diet was before. Now I try and get 5 fruits and 5 veg a day. I still eat meat and fish, but staying away from the processed ones like bacon and gammon, which I absolutely love. So it's very difficult at times, but it's all part of the process. In an event or during a race, and the nutrition is also going to play a big part. This is something I'm going to have to work out as I progress through my training. At the moment, I do use some in-race products by a firm called Precision. I use their gels, which is just very bland, but I find it's easy on my stomach, doesn't have any caffeine, and does the job. I also use their electrolyte tablets, and again, very basic, has a little slight taste to it when you mix it with water, but apart from that, again, easy on the stomach, which is very important. My protein powder of choice is by a company called Form. After a lot of research, I felt this one was right for me, as it doesn't have too many processed ingredients to it. A lot of the protein sources are natural ingredients like pumpkin seed and pea protein. So over the next 8 months, I'll do various updates to this after some of the big events, and just generally just give an update. My next event is tomorrow. It's an 18k, hopefully a nice and easy one, following the river from Dartford to Oxford in Kent. and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to mainly concentrate on doing zone 2 during that one. As I said earlier, I'm not looking for times in any of the events I'm doing. I'm just merely working on increasing mileage, making sure my legs are as strong as possible and able to stay on my feet for that amount of time. So I'll check back in with you soon, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend.